Rocky Road, error. Just to make sure we have a save. Auto was 696. We should still have the fishes. Alright, we'll update whilst we're doing it. Son of a bitch. Pew, pew, pew. A little babby update, 32 meg. Nothing about ponder lag though, which blows. Let's try loading. Let's try loading this one, see what happens. We're waiting a long time for that fix, yeah. I wonder if somebody's going to come out with a mod, you know, that just changes how jobs are assigned or something. I wonder if somebody's going to come out with... like, imagine if somebody completely mods how jobs are assigned. Adds in different traits, like, for example... thinking time could be a thing and should be a thing if it means that they're making a more efficient choice, I guess. Like the whole, you know, like when you get a dupe that runs to a place, delivers, you know, 500 tons of fucking granite to a load of ladders, and then runs off without building them, and things like that. Imagine if somebody modded thinking time for that, so they planned their jobs before they went and did them, but when they went there, they were hyper effective. Oh, my mods aren't working now. Oh, fuck you, Klei. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd be up for a mod like that. But this whole ponder thing, it's going to be the death of me. It's going to make me rage. I wonder if it was the mods that were killing us. Just doing a quick restart. Hey, you have a game with only 12 dupes that cycle 280 something, it was ponder lag. It's worrying that, isn't it? It's worrying that they've not thought that's important enough to address before launch. Like, I know they had a lot of stuff to do before launch. I know they gave themselves a deadline and then they missed it. But you think that would be top of the list of priorities. Like, hey guys, when our game gets played for a certain amount of cycles, it becomes unplayable. Let's launch it. Right, let's see if this plays without giving me another error straight away. Right, I can now zoom out properly again, which is good. Alright, so yeah, we'll feed these fishes. But we'll just hang fire for a bit. Now, if I do this with dupes, they're going to be running back and forth constantly every time they eat some food. I probably don't need 2 in here right now. I could get rid of another one over here. Yeah, I think I will. Fishy boy. Yeah, this needs way more water over here if I'm going to do anything with it, but I'm probably just going to leave them cramped and we'll just keep dropping our eggs and stuff in here. I think that is the plan. And what we might have, I might have another tile up here or something, and this can be where we've got a vent. How big is this room? Too big. We'll have a little chute here for eggs as well, I think. That's to remind me for in a bit. I think lag issues are very difficult, if not possible, to completely fix. Unfortunately, memory leaks, however, should totally be fixable. Yeah, you'd have thought they'd have done more different core optimizations as well, wouldn't you? Like, I thought that's what we were going to get at the launch. I thought we were going to get a big update where it's like, hey guys, we're now using 8 cores. Imagine that. We're now using 4 cores. The game now runs like silk. Enjoy. We accept payment in blowjobs. Perfect. I'd have taken the hit. But unfortunately, that's not what we got. It's not what we got at all. What was changed then? Was there anything worthwhile? I didn't really pay much attention. Oh, the park sign was changed or something. I hadn't noticed it was too tall. Right. Need to get some more water in here before we can feed these boys, but soon. We'll put some food in here now. Algae. How much algae do we actually have? We probably don't have that much. 19 tons. Yeah, we can get by with that, I think. But what we'd want basically is a sensor to just feed them once a day. That's what we'd ultimately want. So we'd have... I can actually do this now, I guess. We'd have a clock sensor. We drop all the algae on the floor here. It can stay here forever. In fact, I probably don't need you. We could just do a dropper here. Yeah, we could just do this. Just get all the algae put in here. Take it off of here. No algae. Where is it? Organic. No algae. And then if we do this with a little sweep only, we can get everything brought over here. Because I'm assuming our algae should be in here somewhere. Nope. We must have like a big chunk of it somewhere. I mean, come on. No? Fuck. Alright, change of plan. We'll need a compactor here first. And storage bin. Let's sweep all this crap out of here as well. Have we got any water going to the toilets now? I'm probably taking all the water on it. We've still got a little bit. I'll just nip this off for a second. This is very budget and Scarpa, but I've got to be quick. Organic. Algae. 9. Go. Cool. See if the proximity job priority works well on launch. It doesn't seem to make a blind bit of difference now, Drac, unfortunately. Right, we've got water back in these pipes. That seems fine. Let's bang this vent back in. Boop. Stress is starting to rise quite a bit. It's probably because they're walking through this all the time. And have we got any power nearby? Just for a little sweeper boy. Just for this little friend here. I'm probably being a bit daft here because I could have used one sweeper to do everything. What if I can sweep this from the bottom? What if I can sweep into this tile from the bottom? Because then the same sweeper can move my... Ah, no, it would need to be a different sweeper. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so I'm just going to let them get all this algae, then we'll dump it out, we'll put it in here. And this can all be removed now as well, can I? I don't need this crap anymore. Move. Move, you jerks. Nice. Alright then. Nearly at the point where we can remove that vent. We just need to get the water a little bit higher so they can get up here. We should probably sweep out all this crap as well. So, how much is in here? 16 tons. All done? 18 tons, we're getting there. Just get it all collected, and then we can drop it in here. And then you're going to be active for, like, feck all of the day. That'll be fine. 18093. A little bit more. Cool. Very tidy, very good. Let's just tidy you out. Nice. Right, at this point, let's just dump that out. And schwep you. And deconstruct you. Nice. So now that should all be in here. We're getting there. Very good. We'll leave this boy here, I guess. He's on sweep only anyway, so if we find any more algae out in the wild, we can go and drop it in here. But now you are going to be set to 2 kilos per feed. Or 1 kilo per feed, probably fine. You're only going to activate once a day. You can feed him. A bit more water. Profit. Has his pathfinder updated? No, so we're going to have to do a save and load once it gets to this tile, but that'll be okay. And then we're basically just going to feed this one Pacu. We'll do a little bit of automation there as well to try and, you know, maintain an egg, if you like. So there'll be 1 egg in here, plus 1 hatch boy, probably. But obviously the eggs don't eat, so be alright. And that will work. I don't care about these boys. I don't care if they die. I don't care if they run their life. They can just stay in here. It's fine. And we'll make sure that there is no access to here for now. Alright. So I need to go back to that refinery set up in a minute and fix it. Figure out what the hell to do. I'm taking the coal. And I need to get camo a damn bedroom. That's what I need to do. Where should we move our rec room to? Maybe we could build 2, but then we won't get as many dupes socializing. Sleeping on the floor builds character. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, yes, it does. And no. No, just yes. Yes, it builds character. You're right, actually. I take it back. Do I want more toilets? Is 6 toilets enough? Do I want a communal rec room like here? I could do that. I think that'd make more sense, wouldn't it? So let's do that. Let's cancel all these conveyor lines and stuff and power lines. Still looks a bit janky, but that's fine. We will duplicate you, pop you there, and we'll copy the settings before I rip that out. And then we'll need to put these wires in as well. But we won't connect these just yet. Delicious. I need to make this room prettier as well. Although I don't have any gold at the minute, do I? When's this boy coming back online? Ah! Very good. He's back online already. Oh, so we've probably been using a bit of his gold to finish off some of the sculptures and stuff, because we had sculptures that weren't getting finished. I think they've all been done now. That's nice. I'll just leave these as basic sculptures for now. What are you made of? Yeah, you can be iron. And boop. And now that you're done, let's copy your settings to there. Then we can get rid of you. And then we can deconstruct all of this. Floors and ceiling. Yeah, I mentioned that before. I'm not doing the floors yet because we don't have enough gold just yet. But we will get a little bit of gold back when we're fixing this, I think. Oops. What the hell? Give me that. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of gold back doing this, although it's probably going to be spent right here. Let's, that's the toilet, isn't it? Yeah, we still did the same thing. Let's do that. So, blep, and then blep, and then some of this. Make it pretty. Yeah, I don't have enough gold. I've got just enough gold to do this floor. That's it. Who gets the room with vents? Who gets the room with vents into the toilets? That's a good point, actually. But I mean, sometimes you want a bit of airflow from your toilets. You know, sometimes you want that. I mean, the poor dupes in the bedrooms, I get what you're saying. They're not going to have the best of times. But the people in the toilets, they're going to have a whale of a time. Because whoever's living in those bedrooms has to be spraying air freshener all the time. And the toilets will be forever fragrance, no? I think it'd be fine. It's more the people in these bedrooms that have the conveyor rails of wood going over their head 24/7. That's the real rub. That's the real problem, I think. I might just build this manually, because otherwise it's going to be a right pain in the dick. The only thing I will do is these. So I get Oh, really? Fuck. Oh, I can't remember the way around the sculptures have to go. Why is that not working? New blueprint. Sucks. Coin, how you doing? I think these were rotated like that. I think. I don't have enough for this. I'll have to wait for them anyway. Get you built. Lovely. There we go. Now we've got bedrooms for everyone at least. And then if we hook up the wire, we can rip that out. And hook you up. Lovely. Why do I have to show the front? I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. Does not make sense. It's because they don't play the game. I told you, they don't have these frustrations. They don't play the game enough. They're not obsessive enough. They're not compulsive. Maybe that's why. This is going to be backwards. Hooray! Camo's finally having a sleep, getting his health back. 77. Oh, he's getting there. 78. There we go. He's feeling much better already. Just that one health. That one health sorted him right out. Alright, so that's a good job done. How's the water looking? Water's looking good. I reckon that'll be fine. Let's make sure the toilets don't run out of water. Let's get rid of you. Again, we might need to do a save and load to get this boy to update his pathing. That's okay. Let's do that now. Yeah, we'll wait for the night time. And we can start feeding him. Cool. Alright, at this point as well, I can probably start looking at getting my gas piping sorted up here, because I kind of neglected this and just fecked it off. So, we've already got, we'll have 3 brackets of 3 again, won't we? So it'll be bang, 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 and then bang. Oh wait, there's way more than I remember. Bang, bang. Okay. The only issue I've got up here is, if I'm not careful, I'm going to have an overpressurized vent. Meh. I do, yeah, Coin. Everything's on there, mate. Overpressurized vents and tanks, they're both on there. Sure the light bonus is working. I'm not 100% sure. It apparently is. I haven't done side-by-side tests, so I don't really know. Right. Yeah, so there's one bracket of 3. And then we need to come down here. That's you done. And then all we'll need to do... Jesus. All we'll need to do is get some of this overflow, which we can do by... Christ. Christ. I'm building these pipes. I don't have enough gas coming in, basically, from my pumps. So for the amount of dupes we've got now, I think we don't have enough divers lungs to actually make this work properly. Also, I'm out of power, which is not good, because we've run out of coal. I really need my hatches to come online and start growing up. Got a few more going in here now, at least. This was down to like fucking 5 or something before. So we need all these to hatch and start making me coal. What I could do is up the priority on these for a bit and get them actually doing some manual gem work. Keep the base ticking over. To save a... To prevent a save and load, does anyone object to me picking up this Pacu and dropping him? Because I think that's what I'm going to do. Just so I don't have to come out of the game again, because we've had a few saves and loads recently. I think that should fix his pathing. No, it didn't. Fuck. Stupid game. Stupid. So the game doesn't even realise that it's... The game doesn't realise that the water amount in here has changed. It's not just the Pacu. Because he went back in and recalculated his fucking... That's so annoying. Right, I'd like to go back to this one. I don't want to be working off Rocky Road error anymore. Let's save... Save as. Rocky Road. Okay. Is there a reason you surround your liquids with airflow tiles? Yes. Evolution. It's to stop over-pressurized damage, if you like. So if we have a layer of airflow tiles and then a layer of insulated tiles, we get the ability to put as much liquid in the tanks as we want without the tiles breaking. And the other bonus is that behind the airflow tiles, because the water's not in contact with the insulated tiles, there's a layer of gas behind the airflow tiles which transfers temperature much less. So your tanks don't heat up as much. So there you go. Again, it's all on my YouTube, guys. There's loads of videos on there. So that link above, Evil, in the chat that Prior's just put, the Oni tips, that's got loads of videos in there. Different builds and tips and tricks and stuff. So have a nosy. Oh, goodness me. Why is this taking so long to load? All for a Pacu. Sit down and watch those videos. 200 hours playtime in and multiple seeds, and still seems like I can learn something new every time. Oh, there's lots to pick up, mate. And the game's ever changing. It's ever changing. New builds come out, and new ways of doing things come out, and, you know, just mix it up a bit. Do you reckon this is broken? I can hear the music. I'll give it a little bit longer yet. One good thing about Badlands map, there's a shitload of refined iron in the map. First time seeing that. Yeah, we've got loads of refined lead. I don't know if that's just an Arboria thing, but it's kind of nice. There we go. That algae disappeared, and he hasn't eaten it. Where's my algae gone? It was there, it's just invisible. Interesting. Alright, so this should only work for a small portion of the day. Have I not even connected up the automation? Hold on. What the hell? Because I don't want to keep feeding him. I only want to feed him like once. And otherwise we're going to keep giving him more food. Let's just open this a second. No, there's lead in the oil biome as well. You have huge patches of granite and in them refined iron. Is that not from your geodes. Did you start a map with geodes? Because it could be to do with that. Sounds like geodes to me. Alright, don't put algae in here, please. Get out. Nobody come in here anymore. Leave. Leave this place. Get out of here. Get out of here. Or maybe it's part of the map. I say I don't know anything about the other maps, if you like. I've not played any of them yet. That sounds kind of cool, though. Right then, let's get back to sorting. I was going to make this tank bigger, but I think I've changed my mind. Let's get back to sorting metal refinery out, because I need to get this online. So the problem we were having was that it was looping the oil, and I needed to find some way of having it give me only top up when I need the oil. So what about if I had it like if this pipe was empty for, and then a massive time, only if this pipe is empty for a certain amount of time do I top up more oil. How about that? I can bridge back into this by putting a pipe up here. You have 90 tons of refined iron. Never refined any. Not to mention you already spent a lot since I make everything from it, except some pumps which I make from steel. Nice. Very nice. If anybody has an intelligent solution for this, by the way, let me know, because it's pissing me off. But I'm thinking that maybe that would be a deal. Maybe an element sensor. Or a pressure plate might work. Element sensor. They changed aluminium again. Looks more grey. Oh fuck, it's behind the machine. Prick. Gonna have to make a bit of a mess in here, I think. Yep. At which point you're now in the wrong place as well. Oh shit. I've still been pumping hydrogen in here. I've got like 12 kilos of hydrogen in the room now. Let's get rid of this bridge quickly. Jesus. Got too much hydrogen. The flush rate goes high to low, delay the coolant in for 40 seconds. That's what I was wondering, yeah. Pressure plate underneath, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to remove this because this doesn't work. Forgotten I put this in. Get rid of you. Apart from this wire, this can stay. So now what I need is a nice way. The other thing is the fucking metal gets plonked out here on the floor as well. I need a nice way of toggling these on. Sorry I'm spending so much time looking at this, guys, but it's broken. It needs to be fixed. I don't quite know how to do it for the best. So I've moved this pipe now so I can potentially put sensors on here. So my thinking was to put a sensor on, an element sensor, on a buffer to say only output a signal after so long. It will mean more downtime for our refinery, and I don't know what the problem with it would be. So if, for argument's sake, what am I looking for? Plumbing. Element sensor. Make it out of steel, why not? Can't use this, can I? So it has to be like here. Get the refinery figured out. That's exactly what we're looking at now, mate. That's exactly what I'm looking at right this second. I don't want to, Chunga. I don't want to, mate. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to have a reservoir just for the output of this. It doesn't make sense. There must be a nicer way to do it. So I want to figure it out. There must be a nicer way of doing it. I refuse. So... let's see, if you were set to crude, and you're outputting a signal now, and you don't need to do shit. The problem is... you're detecting crude in this tile. You don't need to do shit. If there's no crude in here, and we'll have a filter gate, and we'll say if there's no crude in here for X amount of time, then do something. Yeah? So would it need to get to a NOT gate? Not sure, just want to check. How about a pressure plate with dupe stands? When it goes low tide, it means dupe start the job. Disallow new coolant in until an oil sensor on the refinery output has gone from high to low. Hold on, I'll come back to that. So yeah, this needs to be a NOT gate, otherwise this will be outputting. So we'll do that. Oops, bastard. Point you'll go to there. And if we said you were 100 seconds, for argument's sake. Jesus, this game's got complicated. Yeah, not really. I'm trying to be a lazy boy. Can we reach that? We probably can't. So. Not sure how this is going to work. I'm just going to run it and see. My brain's like a little bit addled from looking at this for too long now. Oh shit, I've not got my sensor over here. Fuck, I built this backwards. Son of a bitch. Shit. Ugh, Christ. I built it backwards. This seems like one of the things you figure out off stream and then say, here's an easy way to do it. This is just the long version. Yeah, sort of. Sort of, mate. This is the sort of stuff that I'll go away and fuck about with in debug until I'm happy with it. Normally. Ba-ba. Normally I put the work in for you off stream. I'll watch you brain things out. I'm gonna brain something in a minute, mate. I'm gonna brain something. So... Okay. So let me just pay attention to what's happening here then. So we've now got oil coming in. Now filled everything up. You have a job to do. What's going on here? Oh. Crude oil. Oops. Hamfast. Oh, it's a year, mate. How's it going, buddy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I want to come and do an operation so I see how this works. Okay, so he's doing some work. Yeah. So this is still active. No, this is dormant now. Now it's active. Hold on. So I'm still in the exact same position. So maybe I didn't need the NOT gate. A bit confused. So having fun in real life Factoria, about to be invaded by 6-year-olds. My goodness. Very good. Not good. It's not filling up. What am I trying to do? Should be a NOT gate before the filter gate. Maybe it should have been a NOT gate before the filter gate. I don't know if this is going to work. I want it to work. What I'm basically trying to get it to say is, when there is no oil in here, wait for 100 seconds, then give a signal. Let's try doing a little derp. Rip this out. Okay. So, I mean, I think this is the same, just I'm flipping the signal at a different time. If there's no oil here, I want it to wait for 100 seconds before it pumps oil in. Am I doing this wrong? My poor brain can't handle it. Also, are my fishies now working? Are you fed? You're hungry, but you ate from the feeder. But you're happy, so that's good. There we go. So you've just been fed. You're now fed for the day. Okay? You're becoming tame. You're still hungry, but hungry's fine. Hungry doesn't matter. Happy is what matters. He ate from the feeder, so he's now going to make moa eggs, and it lasts for a cycle. So we're feeding this one boy 1 kilo a day. That's nice and easy. I can deal with that. This is now going to be fucked up. Okay, ah shit. So now he's active. Ah, balls. Filter gate, 100 seconds. Bang. Checking for polluted water, crude oil. Okay. I know it's a waiting coolant. Well, that's what this is for. It doesn't have to be 100 seconds. It could be 20 seconds. And then once that 20 seconds is up, this shut-off toggles on and potentially fills it. No, it doesn't fill it. It gives it 1 fucking packet. 3 packets. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Is this a base from the new update? Yeah, it's basically from the pre-release Happy Camper. It's the same build, so... Yeah, we started on the pre-release. You filthy bastard. Why can't I get this to work? Oh, yeah. So... The signal would need to be longer. There's now oil in a little ketchup pack, yeah. What if I did it on a buffer? And if it's 400 kilos... You can do it, I believe. I don't know if I can. Shit. What about if there's a buffer gate at the end? And then we said, work for a little bit, please. Oh, bridging after the sensor. Is that the solution I'm looking for? Let's just try this first. I think that might make sense in your... That might make sense. The bridge after the sensor, and the oil would be bypassing the sensor. Oh, poor camera. And we'll say be active for... Come on, you bastards. Get her done. So now what happens... Oil comes through here. Then he keeps the signal active for 40 seconds. Which will give me 400 kilos of oil. Now at the minute, I'm going to have too much oil. Where's that oil going? It is going in. Fuck's sake. And now it's just going to active again. Because it didn't have enough. So how much oil does this actually need? It's 800 in total, isn't it? Why do you have proximity lights? Because it makes them work faster, apparently. Alright, don't know if this is fucking working at all. Oh, my poor fucking brain. Don't make your brain hurt too. I've got a headache, mate, that's the problem. I've had a bit of a shitty day, to be honest. Literally a shitty day. I'm gonna call it food poisoning. It wasn't food poisoning. I think you call it Bangalore belly earlier. Yeah, that wasn't the best. Alright then. So at this point he's now done. We're waiting on coolant. Here comes the coolant. Will this bounce out eventually? Doesn't look like it. There the coolant runs out. So it needs mower. Which planet asteroid did you pick? Arboria. Yeah. So why did that stop working straight away? It's because it didn't have enough oil. So do we need to flood this once? We need to flood it once. Or is this only working because my dupes are coming down here super quick? Waiting for materials. This is so janky, it's untrue. But I think it's working. Ish. I'd like it to get fully primed once. There we go, so now it's filled. Ooh, you really love the new random modifiers for the asteroid. Yeah, me too, man. I'm all for it. I think it's good. We've got many idle dupes. That means they've done all the sweeping. Oh no, they've not. Sons of bitches. Why have they... Oh wait, I can't sweep those things because they've got no storage for them. Let's give them some priority 3 sweeping to be doing around the base whilst they just ponder at this thing. I'd like to try and get this build working properly. I also need to get these pipes in for the base as well. We need to sort the oxygen out. Fox Union, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And how are you doing? Let's get all these things swept. Right. Do I crack in here and put some more pumps in? Got many oxygen in here. No, you know what? Let me think. Hello, hello. Obviously these aren't connected at the minute, but my oxygen supply that's coming in is getting split so thinly. Nothing's backing up, it's all just pissing out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh wait, you're going to exosuits. Okay. It's like I'm splitting this pump 50-50, so only 500 grams is going to my exosuits down here, which is why we're basically not keeping them all going. I don't want to look at this now. I want to get this working. I can't tell if this is going to work or not until we get somebody to come and use it. What are we waiting for? Iron ore. There we go. It's a huge base. Oh, we've done a reasonable amount. It's not huge yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It'll be a big boy eventually. There's a lot of bedrooms and stuff at the minute. We've got like 35. We'll soon have 36 dupes. There's quite a lot of space. We've saved a lot of space to do other things with up here. Got a lot more to do yet though. We're currently having a bit of a power problem. I was meant to do some petroleum generators, but I got all caught up in this stuff down here instead. This hasn't backed up yet, so I'm thinking I'm going to copy the same thing. It'll just be a little bit different on this side. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get rid of you. You. Max that you saw until now is 100 cycles. Oh, I see. Oh, we normally go a little bit bigger than that. A little bit bigger than that. Does the fact they work faster in light while using it matter? Like it can't keep up with feeding it oil or something? I don't think so, because they like finish one job and then bugger off. It's more just that I think as Wachunga and Mex have said, it should really have a buffer. I don't want to put a buffer in, it shouldn't need it. So I'm being stubborn and figuring out my own way of doing it. Which is just what we do. It's what we do. Alright? Sometimes in life, you've got to say, fuck it. I'm doing it my way. It may not work, it may not be perfect, but we'll see. We'll soon find out. What's this set to? 20 seconds. Do you have some piping for cooling or something for all that hydrogen in the room? Yeah, I just threw some hydrogen there. I've not actually cooled it yet. This is all just running hot at the minute. Like, this is running hot down here. I will put some cooling in a bit. I've just not got there yet. I'm thinking of using just some polluted water as it's coming in, maybe. I just wanted to get this online first. So, now that you're done, let's just trick you off for a second. You should give me some oil. Very good. And now we'll put you back to steel forever. And let's just see if this plays nicely. I guess that worked for Frank Sinatra. Doing it his way. Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. Right, so what I'd like to do is get some stuff in my pipes before this room gets too hot. Otherwise, as soon as the liquid hits these pipes here, it'll boil and I'll end up with steam and stuff. It'll contaminate the room, which I don't really want. So I need to figure out where I'm going to bring some water from or something cool. There's a lot of pipes down here that are kind of redundant now. This is 80 odd degree water, but it's too warm to be used. This is 83 degree water. It's sort of too warm to be used. I am going to have another geyser down here eventually. Another polluted water geyser, which I've not dug into yet. I've not done anything with it. Ah, shit. I didn't mop this when I was meant to. So I don't know where to go and cap that and get that online. Oh shit, I just noticed a load of oil up here. Other than that, I don't think I've got any other water nearby, apart from like this pool of water here, but that's temporary. I mean, I could keep circulating that till it gets a bit warm, but... Hey, Lady Poppet Sugarface.
Hey, baby. Are you going to move some of this mint stuff in?
I'd love some, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it in the bowl for you.
Yeah, give me a big old bowl. I've bugger all to eat today. Love it. Is it tasty? Did you do it good? Are you happy with your work?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Can you open that? Well, I'll open it. Can you pop it in the sink with some water in it, please? And also, if you're feeling so inclined. What?
What?
Did you call me a bastard? How dare you? Bloody woman calling me a bastard. People said hi, Dagon! She said hi! Alright, so yeah, I need a bit of cooling coming through here. We've already put the pipes in to go through the floor. I can connect this up like so. So then we'd have a loop coming in from here and here, right? And then I can put a little shut off in here. But what liquid do I want to put in here? It doesn't need to be steel. It can be anything. Just a bit of tungsten, why not? So what liquid I want to use is the issue. How many cups you just hand over to her? I handed her my protein thing, which if you don't put water in it after you have protein in it, because I put a bit of cream in it, you see. I'm not drinking milk at the minute, I'm having cream. It might sound counterintuitive, it's because of the fat content, right? I'm removing ladders, that means I'm confident. That'll be amazing, yeah, thank you.
I'll put it, cover it and put it in the microwave.
Beautiful, you little star, thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, so I handed my protein thing, and it'll smell bad otherwise, so she's going to put some water in it. She's not going to wash it, because she hates washing it, so I have to wash it, which is fine. Even though I wash all of her shit from work and all this stuff, you know, all the stuff she brings home from work, I wash all that, no questions. But she won't wash my protein thing, so I'll do that later. Mix it with water is healthier. I mix it with water and a little splash of cream. That's what I do. Like a little glug of cream. Otherwise it really does taste terrible. And my coffee mug, because I want another coffee, because I'm starting to flag and it's only 20 to 12 and I plan on streaming a bit later today because I started later. So that's the wrong way around. So the one thing I do have is cold water coming out of my aqua tuners. But there's not a lot of it. There's not really that much of it. Ooh. Hold the phone. What's going on down here? Oh, we've not got any power. We've no power. Our aqua tuner's going to overheat. Which means Gold Volcano's going to overheat. Oh no! Oh no! That is an problem. I need some coal. Stat. Shit. I remember saying a while back, if I run out of power, this thing's fucked. And when this next erupts, and my oil gets warmer, my ethanol gets hotter, and it boils. That's a problem. She's a good one. She is a good one. She's a good one, but she won't wash my fucking protein cup. Other than that, she's a good one. God damn it. I just need to get a little bit of coal and get my power online. Maybe get some dupes working. Get some dupes going quick. Priority 9. Dupe power. Oh, Christ. Maybe what else could I do to take less power? Because I don't think I need any more cold water at the minute. I could turn these off for a bit. These boys. How would I turn them off easily? Nope, they've got 1,000,000 tons of water ready to be cooled. Oh, shit. Shit. We may have to stop doing this for a bit. Because where are you getting powered from? Oh no, you're getting powered from the left. It's this that's eating up the rest of the power. That's not much. I don't have enough power at the minute. One of the things I wanted to do today was an ethanol build, get a couple of an ethanol build for a petroleum gen, and then some petroleum for petroleum gens. The only petroleum I've got so far is this, which isn't exactly much. That's coming from my refineries. How can I get this online quickly? Don't have enough coal, guys. I had the mass hatch die out of just earlier, which sucks. Oh, I've got a really bad feeling that that thing is going to cook. My ethanol is going to cook. It's going to just change state in the pipe. and then it boils. Sucks. I can't believe I'm scavenging for coal. Oh wait, can I not even get out here anymore? Oh, the exosuits. Oh, we're gonna have a compound problem here, guys. We've got no oxygen for the exosuits, so they can't leave the base. And I got no power, and I can't get any coal because they can't leave the base. I think this might be the great unraveling of cycle 706. This may be the great unraveling. It's all gone to shit. It's a bit of a pickle. Mmm. Yes. Indeed. What can I do to save myself some power for now? It's my hatch's fault. I blame them. There is actually coal out here as well, but I can't get it because I've not got my sweepers connected yet. I don't think. My sweeper arms aren't taking the coal to the base. There's actually coal out here! There's like a couple of tons of coal! Ah, shit. If I only had that reservoir still here. 65 degrees, 74 degrees. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, shit. That's gonna make a very dirty build. Oh, baby. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. It's at this point I realise that I wish I'd done it with petroleum, but I like the look of ethanol. Well, my lower boys can get out here, but I got no coal over here because I've salvaged it all, scavenged it. So this little line here. That's it. Disable the exosuit checkpoint, let them free. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want them to be free. I want them to be trapped. I'm thinking of getting the coolant out of this pipe. I'm thinking that might be smart. But then the problem I run is... It's times like this I'd need a door here to shut it off, but then again I can't really do that with this sort of build because too much gold would pool up, and then when I open the door again it'd boil my oil. Ah, shit. This is going to happen like now. Evaporates at 78.4. This is so annoying. It's not been able to have the natural gas, that's what's fucked me up, so I've not been able to have enough power, but I've still built the same scale base that we'd normally do. So having no natural gas and just living off coal, I probably would have needed twice as many hatch ranches as I've done. Which I didn't factor in for. Balls to it, let's just see what happens. It is trying to cool some down, but there's too much going to be bypassing. What can I do to lower power? Roll back a few cycles, fix the problem. No way. How'd you get ethanol? You can get ethanol from an ethanol distiller. It takes lumber. So these trees here now give you wood. If you put them in an ethanol distiller, it turns it into ethanol. which is a really cool liquid and I wanted to use, but it's not right for this application really. It would have been if I had loads of power. Shit. Work, you fool. Get me the coal. Let's get these sweepers online now. That's my next job. Don't want this happening again. Conveyor rail. Where's you gonna go? Where's you gonna go, conveyor bastard? You need to get into the base. Let's see. You need to be somewhere. Yeah, we need to get you over here somewhere. We're gonna be another line coming down here. What's this line? Oh, that's my eggs. Right, okay. So what about if I came down here? So this is my coal. And this is a bit of a faff. Sometimes, guys, you have to have a little drama. This is one of the moments. I'm having a drama, alright? I didn't want it to be a drama. It turned into one. Didn't expect it to be a drama. Is one. Kinda sucks. This could just bridge into the lumber, I guess. It could just bridge into this line. Because this just goes to the drop-off, doesn't it? So you can just go there for now. Right, get me some coal, put it in the thing, make it nice. 70 degrees, 67. Oh, lordy. Has the hydrogen vent given much lately? Well, it did give me some hydrogen. I am storing the hydrogen. I did piss a lot of hydrogen away. It is currently emitting. It is currently erupting. We are getting some hydrogen off it. Just get a little bump every now and again. But you know, you can see down the pipe. We're getting a few hits off it. It's just not masses. I need this bastard to be powered. So DJ, why are you so stressy? What's your problem? Alright, this is fine. We'll get them going. Oh. This is not fine. This is jammed up again. Can you fire up some petrol gen somewhere, or is it just too late for any of that? Ah, no, we're fine. We're not going to die. It's just this build was going to fuck up. I didn't want my pipes to... I didn't want my ethanol in the pipes to boil, but I think we'll be alright. I just ran out of power. Ran out of coal. Probably what I need to do is double up my hatch farms, which is mostly down to the fact that I've not got any natural gas. The only natural gas I've got so far is this tiny amount in this room that's come from our refineries. I think realistically a big old sour gas boiler would help a lot, but I don't have the infrastructure to even run that yet. That's the problem. So we could use petrol gens to give us a bit of extra power, but this is all the petrol we've made so far. So I think you're seeing the problem. It's all coming together. It's all one thing